Hey y'all, it's Ms.Chelle and I have something on my mind, of course. So listen, the new the new VP candidate. I know everybody is talking about Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. He has now picked her as his partner, his vice president, and everybody has something to say. So what I keep hearing in these social media streets, they talk about her record in California for being the attorney general, um, or state. I believe she was a state attorney general. So they talk about her record as far as they feel like she kept people in jail who didn't deserve to be in jail, and then you hear people on the other side talking about how I believe a policeman was shot and she declined to I don't know, I think seek the death penalty for the person who shot the policeman. So she got a lot of flack for that. So she getting a lot of flack for everything, y'all. She getting a lot of flack for everything. She knows she got great supporters, and she have those who cannot even stand to say her name. Okay. So here's my thing. Here's my take on this union. All right, this vice presidential pick. I would not care if she was Big Bird. I would not care if she was Ernie from Sesame Street. Wouldn't care. I just don't listen. Here's my thing. I'm the gentleman, or I'm sorry, the fellow who's in office. I just want him out of office. And then, it's a shame because a lot of people just feel that way. It's almost like they don't care who runs. Now, are there some things that Biden has done that have not sat well with me? Yes. Are there some things that Kamala Harris has done that have not sat well with me? No. She was a prosecutor, first of all. So there are going to be a lot of things that people didn't like her, so forth and so on. My deal is that she was doing her job, and again, that is the type of job where you're not going to make everybody happy. Same as the presidency, it is impossible to make everybody happy. One of my many issues with your current individual in office is that there's no rhyme or reason. Most of his presidency was used to try to undo what the prior president had done. Now, no, that should not be anybody's legacy. Then it's painful for me to watch him read off of whatever script, whatever cards, whatever they give him during these shenanigans that we're calling White House briefings, and he's not able to put a sentence together. The words are not. Lord, I just Yosemite. What did he say? He couldn't say Yosemite, and we're 3 years in. Okay, well, we're almost 4 years in. Why would I, not even 3? We're almost 4 years in, and y'all, this is just foolery. He cannot bring himself to say that Russia is super wrong, that they meddled in an election. He hasn't tried to stop it. We're keeping money from the post office. Y'all, the list goes on and on. The other day, let me tell you what. I mean, all of it was what just threw me over the edge. The whole presidency, the whole sham of a presidency threw me over the edge. But the one that Chris Wallace interview really just, I mean, it just even if you don't agree with him, your desire is not that he looks this idiotic in office. Now, somebody gonna be mad with me. I'm sorry, but you don't want. He is still the leader of one of the greatest nations in the free world, and you do not want him to look crazy, because when he looks crazy, it is our country that he is representing. So I don't think anybody was in it going, oh, I hope he fails. I hope he fails. Because when he fails, we're failing. And as a nation, we're failing. We're very much failing. So I don't think anybody was wishing and hoping and praying that he failed, because it has not fared well for us. So nobody was doing that. So it's super sad to watch our allies and to watch other nations just kind of shake their head at the U.S. I don't, in my lifetime, let me say it that way, have never experienced something like this. Like, this is really pure foolishness, okay? So I'm excited about the change. They're gonna win. They're gonna win because I think he squandered his chance to make people go, oh, you know what? This is just what we needed. Now everybody's saying this is what we definitely did not need. We if we needed anything, we didn't need this. We want to put the water back in the swamp because that drain the swamp didn't work out. Because this is the swampiest swamp we've ever seen. See, and you know what? I'm sorry, I'm on a roll. Here's the thing. What made people believe that he was going to drain the swamp? Y'all have one of the biggest con men in history, in the world, in modern day society. He swindled y'all. He just swindled you guys. That was the biggest con of them all, and he succeeded. Like, you guys, like, he's gonna make a difference. He's really gonna make a difference. We believe it's gonna change. We need to. Still, when you say that, look at people's track record, though. Just look at the track record. All of that foolishness he left and all the foolishness he said. What interview was it where it was a recent interview, because as the late great John Lewis, we know that he passed away. He went on transition. And during the interview, he mentioned that, first of all, he didn't pay his respects at the funeral. You had all these living presidents, okay, who went and paid their respects, with the exception, I think, of President Carter, who I believe is 95 years old. We know why he wasn't there, okay? But sir, fellow that's in the White House, didn't bother to pay your respects. Wasn't bothered by it, didn't have anything to say. But you had to mention, well, he didn't come to my inauguration. Petty. Y'all have petty, oh God, petty and chief petty. I don't know who is there. Like, there are no limits, there are no bounds for this office. And I mean, literally all of this foolishness in 4 years, when the biggest scandal was, oh my gosh, President Obama is wearing a tan suit. Michelle Obama, about to be, if she's not already, Dr. Michelle Obama, had her back showing. Wore shorts. Somebody had a nervous breakdown because she had on shorts. Okay? What kind of mess? Like, what? Are y'all for real? And now here we go. We got some man in office calling women nasty and oh my gosh. I can't even I won't even try to go down the list of everything that he's done in office. But I will say this, they've been more embarrassing than they've been monumental, right? They've been more, it's more fumbles than we've moved forward. Now we're sitting in, and people can call it what they want to. They can get mad, they can get glad. You can wear masks, you can not wear masks. Here's the situation, though. It's stuff that you can't get rid of. We have a situation where people literally don't know how they're going to make it. A lot of these restaurants are closed. A lot of these restaurants have gone out of business. These people, they have there is no plan. There's no plan. The employment benefits stop. There are no plans. Children, now we're going back and forth. It's like one freaking crisis after another. Children can't go back to school when y'all sending them back because y'all person in office say, well, we got to open it. So what you're trying to do is save, quote unquote, save your economy, thinking that that's going to make people vote for you. No, sir. People don't want to vote for you when their children end up dying from COVID, which y'all said they can't get and they don't react from. It's only 1%. We got over 97,000 children infected with COVID. Most of them coming from the South. I believe they say the West and the South. We're in the South. And we're forcing children to go to school, get this and take it home. And here's the thing. I want people to quit saying or talking about this like children are getting it and it's okay. No, some of these children are getting it and they're not okay. and we don't know the long-term effects that it will have on children. Okay, so yes, I'm not happy with who's in office, because as a country we have no plan. Basically, if you get it, you get it, and okay, just do what you do. Hopefully, you do all right, and if you don't, well, okay, sarah, sarah. What? That's your fellow that you have in office. Absolutely no plan. None. None. And all I've seen so far is pettiness, hatefulness, and foolery. Foolery. Pure foolery. You hear me? So no, I'm excited. I'm ecstatic about the vice president pick. I'm ecstatic about Joe Biden. If you'd have asked me 4 years ago, I was still excited. Whatever. Because I knew, see, he should have ran when Hillary was in the foolishness. Okay. People couldn't stomach Hillary. They would have did all right with him. But I understand he had a lot going on. His son, he had a lot going on. But baby, the way I wish we could have chosen him 4 years ago, because who knew we would jump down this rabbit hole? Who knew? Like, subscribe, share. Agree with me if you want to. Disagree with me if you want to. But like, subscribe, and share. One more time, like, subscribe, and share. Thank y'all.